My journey into child psychology started when I was little, as I always loved kids and wanted to work with them. And then psychology in particular, humans are interesting and how we interact is interesting, and eating disorders is a part of that. And so I was just curious, and hearing story after story, everyone's different. I don't have the same patient twice ever. My name is Sara Gould, and I'm a psychologist and director of the Eating Disorder Program at Children's Mercy, Kansas City. Eating disorders is a growing issue for our kids and teens. The rates have increased dramatically since COVID-19. And early intervention is powerful, which is part of why I'm really glad that I have the privilege of working with some of the youngest patients with eating disorders. Treatment with us is generally 6 to 12 months. Medical visits are as needed, and so early in treatment, they can be every other week or so, and then they space out. Therapy is the component that sticks around the longest and is part of what helps maintain the changes, make sure that they keep going. And then the dietitian partners with family when that's a component of care to understand that child's unique needs, and particularly as their needs change, as they get maybe back to school or back into their sport, and the energy requirements shift pretty quickly sometimes for our growing kids. My approach to care with the family is to really partner. I'm an expert in the eating disorder, but they are an expert in their child. And so my approach is very collaborative with families. And I want to hear from them about what's working, not working, what do we need to adjust to help treatment progress as smoothly as it can for this child in this situation. A big part of how we are supporting kids and their families in hitting that potential, being the best they can be, is by getting rid of the things that are getting in their way. And that's helpful in recovery from the eating disorder, but the impact of that goes way beyond the resolution of those specific symptoms and gives them skills that will be beneficial for their whole life in every situation.